What's up guys, EJ here, back with another video, and today it's going to be my Blu-ray DVD collection for 2020 and the mystery section. So starting off, up first we have Along Came a Spider from 2001. Yeah, Morgan Freeman is David Cross, Monica Potter. Okay flick. Up next we have And Then There Were None from 1945. Yeah, Agatha Christie, mystery with Barry Fitzgerald, Walter Houston, Lewis Hayward. Up next we have Bad Times at the El Royale from 2018. Yeah, good film. I enjoyed it with Jeff Bridges and Cynthia Erivo, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Chris Hemsworth. Up next we have The Black Dahlia from 2006, yeah, directed by Brian De Palma with Josh Hartnett and Scarlett Johansson, Aaron Eckhart, Hilary Swank. Good looking movie, but I wouldn't say it was great. Up next we have Blue Velvet, David Lynch's masterpiece from 1986, of course with Dennis Hopper and Laura Dern. Kyle MacLachlan and Isabella Rossellini, special edition. I also have it on Criterion Collection. Up next we have The China Syndrome from 1979 with Jack Lemmon and Jane Fonda, Michael Douglas, special edition. Up next we have Chinatown from 1974, one of my all-time favorites, with Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway, special collector's edition. Probably my favorite Roman Polanski film. Up next we have Chloe from 2010. Yeah, good sexy movie with Julianne Moore and Amanda Seyfried, Liam Neeson. I enjoyed that film a lot. Up next we have The Crying Game from 1992, directed by Neil Jordan. Collector's edition. Yeah, Stephen Ray, Miranda Richardson, Jay Davidson, fantastic film. Up next we have the Da Vinci Code, my Dan Brown trilogy with Tom Hanks, of course, Audrey Tautou, the first one from 2006, I like a lot. Yeah, Ian McKellen and Paul Bettany, great as well. 2-disc widescreen special edition. Really like the music as well by Hans Zimmer in the first one. And also got Angels and Demons, 2-disc extended edition from 2009 with Ewan McGregor in there. And we've got Inferno on Blu-ray from 2016 with Felicity Jones. Alright, up next we have The Dead Zone, special collector's edition from 1983 with Christopher Walken. Up next we have Disturbia, I believe from 2007. Yeah, good modern remake of Rear Window with Shia LaBeouf, Sarah Roma, really sexy in this, David Morse as the bad guy. Up next we have Don't Say a Word from 2001. Yeah, Michael Douglas, the late great Brittany Murphy. Sean Bean is the villain, really good as well. Up next we have The Gift from 2001 with Cate Blanchett. Yeah, good film, really good supporting cast. Giovanni Ribisi, Keanu Reeves, really good. Katie Holmes, Greg Kinnear, Hilary Swank. Up next we have my Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, of course Stieg Larsson's trilogy from 2010 with Noomi Rapace. Yeah, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Girl Who Played with Fire, and The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. All three fantastic films. I absolutely loved the original trilogy. And of course I've got the remakes. Just messed up the back of this. Yeah, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, directed by David Fincher from 2011 with Daniel Craig and Rooney Mara. Yeah, once you know the original story, it kind of takes away the sort of the punch of the climax of that film, that's for sure. And also got The Girl in the Spider's Web from 2018 with Claire Foy. Not too bad from what I remember. But yeah, not as good as the originals. Up next we have Gosford Park from 2001. Collector's edition. Fantastic film, of course. Robert Altman directed. Julian Fellows script. Got Helen Mirren and Maggie Smith in there. Just a fantastic movie. Became a big fan of Downton Abbey last year. I like binge watched Downton Abbey for the first time. Basically at the fall of last year, and really enjoyed that as well. And Gossip Park is sort of the genesis for that. Alright guys, moving on. Up next we have Identity from 2003, special edition. Yeah, good film with John Cusack and Ray Liotta. Amanda Peet, like that film a lot. Up next we have The Interpreter from 2005 with Sean Penn and Nicole Kidman. Not too bad. Up next we have JFK 2-disc special edition. Fantastic film, of course, directed by Oliver Stone from 1991. Kevin Costner. Yeah, just a brilliant film. Up next we have Just Cause from 1995 with Sean Connery and Lawrence Fishburne. Up next we have Kiss the Girls, yeah, the original David Cross film with Morgan Freeman and Ashley Judd, Carrie Elwes from 1997. Next we have Lady in the Water from 2006, yeah, not my favorite M. Night Shyamalan film, but a big fan of Paul Giamatti and Bryce Dallas Howard. Next we have Christopher Nolan's Memento from 2001. Of course, Guy Pearce, absolutely fantastic. Joey Pantoliano, and yeah, just a fantastic film. Up next we have The Mothman Prophecies from 2002. Yeah, good film. From with Richard Gere, Laura Linney, special edition. Like that film a lot. Up next we have Murder by Death from 1976. Yeah, all-star cast. Eileen Brennan, Truman Capote, Peter Falk, Alec Guinness, David Niven, Peter Sellers, Maggie Smith. Alright, up next we have the original Murder on the Orient Express from 1974. Fantastic movie, of course, based on the Agatha Christie book. And I also got the 2017 remake, directed by Kenneth Branagh. Like with, once you know the basic outcome of the story, it's kind of hard to really be surprised by the ending, but it's a good solid cast. Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz, Willem Dafoe, Judi Dench, Josh Gad, Daisy Ridley, Michelle Pfeiffer. Good looking film. Not sure about Kenneth Branagh's Inspector Clouseau as well, but I still enjoyed it. Up next we have The Name of the Rose from 1986. Yeah, Sean Connery, Christian Slater, F. Murray Abraham. I remember seeing this when I was a kid, and it really kind of freaked me out. But a really cool film. I have very fond memories of that movie. Up next we have The Ninth Gate from 1999, starring Johnny Depp. Yeah, film directed by Roman Polanski. I really love like the first half of this movie. The ending sort of gets out of control, but like the first like 3/4 of that film are fantastic, to be honest. Up next we have Orphan from 2009. Really good, twisty little, I guess you could call it a horror flick. But I like this film a lot. Next, we have Palmetto from 1998, I believe, with Woody Harrelson and Elizabeth Shue, Gina Gershon. Yeah, really sexy, good film, this. Next, we have The Prestige from 2006. Fantastic film by Christopher Nolan, of course. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. Michael Caine, Scarlett Johansson, David Bowie. Fantastic movie, that. Up next, we have Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window from 1954. Grace Kelly and Jimmy Stewart. Collector's edition, one of my favorite Hitchcock films. Just a fantastic movie. Equally as good, well, maybe not equally, but Rope, also from Alfred Hitchcock from 1948. Fantastic film. Excuse me, again starring Jimmy Stewart. Up next, we have Searching from 2018 with John Cho. Yeah, I like this film a lot. Like I said when I recently got it a couple months ago. Good little movie, that. Up next, we have the modern Sherlock Holmes films with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law, of course. Rachel McAdams, Mark Strong from 2009. Not great, I didn't love them, but fun cast, they're okay. And Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows from 2011 on Blu-ray. Up next, we have Side Effects from 2013. Yeah, good little film with Jude Law, and Rooney Mara is especially good in this. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Channing Tatum. Right, guys, moving on. Up next, we have Signs from 2002. Yeah, one of my favorite M. Night Shyamalan films. Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix. Abigail Breslin, fantastic movie. Up next, we have A Simple Favor from 2018 with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. Yeah, really good, fun movie. Liked it a lot. Up next, we have The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis, of course. Haley Joel Osment, Toni Collette, M. Night Shyamalan's breakthrough hit of 1999. Vista series, nice addition here. Still a fantastic film. I remember when I saw that opening weekend before all the spoilers came out at the time. Up next, we have To Catch a Thief, Alfred Hitchcock classic from 1955 with Cary Grant and Grace Kelly. Another Hitchcock classic, we have Torn Curtain from 1966 with Paul Newman and Julie Andrews. Another Hitchcock classic, Universal Legacy series, Vertigo from 1958, of course, one of his all-time bests with Jimmy Stewart and Kim Novak, a brilliant film. That's out of order, that's why. Skipped over The Usual Suspects from 1995, special edition. Of course, Bryan Singer's awesome film with Kevin Pollak, Stephen Baldwin, Gabriel Byrne, Benicio del Toro, Kevin Spacey, fantastic. Pete Postlethwaite, just a brilliant film. Up next, we have Wild Things, unrated edition from 1998. Really fun, sexy film with Neve Campbell and Denise Richards, Kevin Bacon, Matt Dillon. Great appearance by Bill Murray. I'm like all over the place here because this is out of order too. The Village from 2004. I know this film gets shit on a lot, but I still enjoy it. It's this is sort of the decline of M. Night Shyamalan in the mid-2000s. But yeah, I like this film for the most part. Bryce Dallas Howard, Joaquin Phoenix, Adrian Brody, William Hurt. It's got a really good cast. Make sure stuff's in the right order here. Okay, I think that's right. Up next, we have Witness for the Prosecution from 1957 with Tyrone Power and Marlena Dietrich, Charles Lawton. And last but not least, we have Young Sherlock Holmes Yeah, Barry Levinson film from 1985. This was my introduction to Sherlock Holmes when I was a kid. Parts of this film freaked me out, but I still enjoy it. Definitely a favorite from childhood. So that is the mystery section. Up next will be romance, which I'm going to split into 2 parts. So thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see you.